The dawning of the new millennium has seen the emergence of extraordinary technical engineering innovations. Welcome to the debut of Battlebots.
Hi, I'm Y2K2, Battlebot mascot. We're in Vegas, baby, the entertainment capital of the world. And we want to show you just how much fun we can have. It's time to kick butt. Robot.
It's the Battlebots World Championship.
The city of Las Vegas has seen many visitors, but perhaps none like these. 28 of the most fascinating and captivating looking robots, along with their creators, have made the journey from as far away as the United Kingdom to showcase their amazing capacity for destruction, where the goal is survival. A standing room only crowd on hand at the All-American Sports Park in Las Vegas, Nevada, to witness the first official Battlebot World Championship.
Welcome. Now it's time to introduce you to my human colleagues set to call today's action. Larry Michael and Dan Danknick.
And welcome to the new millennium, and welcome to the sport of the future, Battlebots. I'm Larry Michael. This is Dan Danknick, our expert commentator. What you will see tonight, high-tech, state-of-the-art robotic devices with a simple goal in mind: take home the World Championship, and to do it, they must destroy the competition. We'll see weaponry, speed, force. Dan, we've got some great matchups.
Yes, Larry, we're going to see some amazingly powerful hydraulic crushers out there in arena that should just devastate some of the opposition.
Now, some of these machines are absolutely frightening, but looks can be deceiving. The more frightening the Battlebot, maybe not the stronger Battlebot. What's the key to victory here?
Frequently, the key is exceptional driving skill. That allows a competitor to deploy a weapon on a target or evade an opponent's attack.
Years of research and development, the time has come. It's time for the debut of the Battlebots.
Two individual championships will be determined tonight: the heavyweights, which weigh up to 315 pounds, and the super heavyweights, which weigh up to 488 pounds. At the weigh-in, every eligible contestant was required to put his robot on the scale to make sure it fit the appropriate weight category. Although built for destructive intent, each bot was carefully monitored and inspected to make certain that its built-in weapons conform to the strict safety standards and guidelines set forth by Battlebot officials.
We'll need to see it with the engine running, verify that you can shut it down, verify that you
Security and protection of the live audience and the robot operators is paramount. Forbidden weapons include any discharge heat, liquids, explosives, electricity, visual obstructions, entanglement devices, and untethered projectiles. All kinds of other weapons are fair game.
Take a look at the Battlebox itself, specially constructed for this event. The builder of this unique structure, Peter Lambertson.
The size of the Battlebox is 48 feet by 48 feet, and it's 22 feet high. For safety reasons, we designed the Battlebox with a 1-inch thick Lexan plastic. It's a steel-plated floor, so the robots cannot penetrate through the floor. And the reason why it's 2 feet off the ground, if you look underneath here, you'll see our weaponry. These are our carbide spikes. When the robots go over them, these tips are so hard that they'll punch right through their body armor and destroy the inside of their units. We have 3 carbide tip blades that are 18-inch in diameter, double cutting carbide bits. And what these bits will do is just chew up the bottom of the robot into a lot of little pieces. We have these carbide tip spikes that go all the way around the arena. And these spikes here will take any type of penetration right through a robot and disarm it.
Time to take a look at the rules of Battlebots. Each match is up to 3 minutes in length. The robot can advance to the next round by winning in one of 2 ways. First, by incapacitating the opposing robot so it's unable to move, or by receiving more points on the judges' scorecards. Here's how points are awarded for a match. There are 3 judges. Each judge awards 3 points for a total of 9 overall points. 1 point each is awarded to the robot judge to be more aggressive, that causes more damage, and that executes the better strategy. 3 judges for this inaugural Battlebot competition: Bob Pitzer from Phoenix, Arizona, Gary Klein from Novato, California, and and Dr. Joanne Pransky from Fort Lauderdale, Florida, who is acknowledged as the first ever robot psychiatrist. Preliminary rounds in the heavyweight division have already taken place earlier. Some powerful, exciting action. Let's check out some of the highlights. It was #1 rated Biohazard taking on Frenzy. Biohazard with a low center of gravity trying to get up and under Frenzy. Frenzy with the titanium battle axe trying to do damage to the top part of Biohazard, but in the end, Biohazard flips Frenzy and Biohazard advances. It was Vlad the Impaler taking on a very strong Kiloamp 2. Vlad the Impaler took over 2,000 hours to build. That drag racing forklift up front impales Kiloamp 2, delivers a very strong blow to the side of the battle box. Still impaled, Vlad the Impaler rams Kiloamp 2 again, and pieces fly. Vlad the Impaler very fast, very maneuverable, setting up Kiloamp 2 for a final shot up on its side. Vlad the Impaler does a victory dance. Nightmare took on Namrico 3000. Nightmare and Team Hercules with that spinning metal disc. That metal disc spinning up to 300 miles an hour, ripping one of the saw blades off the body of Namrico 3000, disabling it. That blade keeps on moving at 300 miles an hour. Another run at Namrico, looking to rip the top right off the robot. Nightmare ripping the head off of Namrico 3000 to advance. Rhino took on Ronin. Rhino with that very powerful battering ram doing some damage to the interior of Ronin. Ronin's primary weapon, the sword, could not do damage to the powerfully built Rhino. Rhino takes home the decision win, 8-1 over Ronin. Other heavyweight preliminary action, a very tight matchup between Tazbot and Mortis. Mortis with that piercing blade trying to do damage to Tazbot, which elevates Mortis. The builder of Mortis, Rob Knight, looking for an answer, trying to maneuver his robot in position. He does, delivering some devastating blows to the upper part of Tazbot. Mortis wins 6-3. It was Voltark taking on Razor. Razor, one of the entries from the United Kingdom. Voltark with an articulated lifting arm, taking Razor up on its side and scoring points. Razor has 9 tons of hydraulic crush in that beak, trying to pierce the body of Voltark. It Mischief battled Kilohertz. Mischief has Daniel Rupert, a high school teacher from San Diego, California, at the controls. But it was Kilohertz out of the UK doing some serious damage with brute force. The axe of Kilohertz slams at 1 ton of pressure, but he didn't need it in this battle. Mischief up against the side of the battle box. Kilohertz runs back, hammers him again. Kilohertz advances with a 7-2 win. Finally, it was one of the favorites, Blendo, the spinning disc taking on the wedge-shaped Punjar. Punjar using brute force. Blendo looking to clip and cut the opposition. Big-time collision sends Blendo flying into the side of the battle box. Punjar, another damaging blow. The builder, Ramiro Malari, looking on intently, working. Another powerful blow to Blendo, who is incapacitated. Jaime Heinemann, the builder of Blendo, says no mas. The upset, Punjar, victorious, knocking out Blendo. So the quarterfinals have been set. Looking for a shot at the semis. It will be Biohazard taking on Vlad the Impaler. Nightmare goes up against Rhino. Mortis squares off against Voltark, and Punjar, looking for another upset, goes up against Kilohertz. Working with us tonight in the pits and with the competitors is Lewis Johnson.
Hey, Larry, you're looking at lots of intelligence, cables, wiring. This is Kilohertz in from the United Kingdom, and this is the pit, the place that everybody has parked and made home as they've traveled in from all over the country and from around the world. You might call this the MASH unit for robots. This is where the creators fix and tinker and do whatever they need to do to get their robots back in business. It'll become a battle zone later as a robot wins his competition, maybe sustains heavy damage, and then he has only 20 minutes to come out here and get it fixed. They may use things such as simple as gaffer's tape, hammers, wire cutters, all those types of things, and other electronic devices that cost thousands of dollars. Hey, what happens if a team doesn't have the parts they need? Do other team members jump in and help them out? We'll see all that happen right back here in the pit, Larry.
We are ready for our first live matchup. First of all, in the red corner, it will be Biohazard going up against Vlad the Impaler in the blue box. Let's go to Mark Barrow.
Introducing the principals first in the red square to my right. From Belmont, California, in the heavyweight division, weighing in at 206.5 pounds with a ranking of #1 and creator, Carlo Bertocchini. Here is the current heavyweight champion, Biohazard. His quarterfinals opponent in the blue square from Oakland, California, in the heavyweight division, weighing in at 202 pounds with a ranking of #5 from the creator, Gage Koshwa, and from team supporters, Vladmeisters, introducing Vlad the Impaler.
All right, these robots have been powered up. They are ready to go. In the red square, we have the #1 ranked, the world champion Biohazard. And what makes that robot so tough?
Larry, it is so well built out of space-age alloys, and it's a bear to beat.
The opponent in the blue square coming off a robot knockout himself, Vlad the Impaler, with that strong forklift up front.
And the builder of Vlad, Gage Koshwa, describes that weapon.
It has a CO2 canister on the robot that operates 2 spears in front, which are, it's like a forklift. They are on the ground and they're sharpened and they go under the opponent, and then you flip a switch and they lift up, and they lift the opponent up on its side, and then you just hit the throttle and it just sort of bowls over the opponent. It works really well.
All right, let's get this battle started. Let's go to Y2K2.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Kickbox.
Vlad the Impaler coming out slowly. Big time collision to get this thing started. And Biohazard has been lifted up by Vlad the Impaler. Up against the side of the box. Great start for Vlad the Impaler.
Some excellent driving by Vlad.
Oh, there. Biohazard got clipped by those roller saw blades.
They're taking a beating.
Big time damage to Biohazard.
He may not be able to flip himself back over.
He has that capability. He is not broken. Once again, Spikes doing some damage to Biohazard, who's in deep, deep trouble right now.
And Vlad getting lined up for another round.
Big time destruction on our opening round. Gage Koshwa, the driver of Vlad the Impaler, eyeing Biohazard right now. Biohazard is immobile. This battle might be over. Biohazard needs to show some signs of motion, some kind of movement. Vlad the Impaler eyeing another run at Biohazard. A sitting duck. This battle is over. This battle is over as Biohazard is disabled by Vlad the Impaler, who will advance to the semifinals.
Well, Vlad the Impaler, what an upset.
Came out to a quick start, got Biohazard sideways, and the world champion has been defeated. Start of this battle is what you have to watch. It didn't take long for Vlad the Impaler to take command.
He got right underneath those titanium skirts of Biohazard straight off, and it was all over from there.
You saw some pieces go flying, and then Vlad the Impaler got up and under Biohazard. Biohazard was absolutely helpless. Took him up against the side of the battle box. There you saw it. Then the telling blow, the telling move by Vlad the Impaler across the circular saws. Check it out. Oh my.
Those aerospace alloys are strong, but they sure do make nice sparks too.
Big time upset. Biohazard was the #1 ranked heavyweight robot. Biohazard has been defeated by Vlad the Impaler. The CompuBot stats have to be clearly in favor, yes they are, of Vlad the Impaler. 15-1 domination by Vlad.
Gage, it's been 4 years you've been trying to upset Biohazard. You knock out the #1 ranked guy. Your heart must be jumping out of your chest, huh?
I'm relaxing now. I feel better, yeah. It's a relief after all this time.
Talk about the strategy. You were able to get up under Biohazard, flip him, run him through the blades. It was exciting.
Well, it was exciting. I was just trying to, stay ahead of him and flip him, and I did. And then when he was on top of me, I threw it in reverse and ran him through the blades, and the blades cut through me, and I had new body armor from the last event, which I didn't have, and that helped. I took a few blows, but no damage,
So you're good for the next round then, right?
I'm good for the duration here.
All right, great. Good job, Gage. We'll see you in the next round. Larry, back to you.
Impressive, destructive performance by Vlad the Impaler, who advances to the semifinals in the heavyweight division.